I'm Michael Amir, and this is Verified. Another black man has been shot and killed by police. This time, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It happened right outside a courthouse. The exact courthouse is the Linwood District Court in Philadelphia. Victim, 34-year-old father of two, Darren Williams. Now, what makes this case unique is there's difference of opinions. People are saying different things happen. The district attorney, her name is Kat Copeland, her side of the story is that he was arrested Thursday, spent the night, and on Friday he had his arraignment, his hearing. Afterwards, he walked out aggressively, pushed the officers out the way, and in the parking lot, he swung on the officer. We'll let her tell the rest.
The first shot appears to be that he shot himself while they were struggling on the ground, and the constable then shot Mr. Williams.
So they're saying he shot himself. He grabbed the officer's gun and shot himself, and they shot him. Sounds like a familiar story the police officers use. Now, we found a video circulating on social media. Shout out to @DJ@TheStars. Now, this video was very difficult to find online, but on social media, it was all over the place. Now, this witness is saying something completely different. Let's see what she has to say.
The officers, when they ran up to him, the white officer was closed fist punching on the black guy. And they finally restrained him to the ground, tased him twice with the stun gun. Now, they had him on his side, like stomach side, kinda. And they said that the gentleman tried to reach for the gun. I saw the whole thing. He didn't. How could he reach for a gun if he's restrained and he can't move? He did not try to reach for the gun, and the cop, the other sheriff, shot him twice in the back. And it's wrong. Black Lives Matter. And what happened right now with these cops was just uncalled for. The man was restrained. There's no reason they should have shot and killed him.
Now, there is surveillance video that we are waiting to be released. The family's waiting, we're all waiting. One thing we're not going to do is take that officer's word. Our history shows in the past, officers a lot of times kill black and brown men and lie and say, he had a gun, I feared for my life. We heard it all. So we have to wait for this footage, get the facts, then we can see what we're going to do next. So in the meantime, our prayers, thoughts go out to Darren Williams' family. And we're going to, for sure, keep you posted on this story. We're going to follow it because we want to know what really happened. Now, last week, we reported on Trump going to Osaka, Japan for the G20 summit. Now, just recently, right after the summit, Trump put out a tweet. His tweet, he said, after some very important meetings, including my meeting with President Xi of China, I will be leaving Japan for South Korea with President Moon. While there, if Chairman Kim of North Korea sees this, I would meet him at the border, DMZ, just to shake his hand and say hello. So after the summit, he puts out a tweet inviting President Kim to meet him at the border. It's a very unofficial way to have such a meeting, but he did it and Kim accepted. They met. And you can see that they're shaking hands. Trump is quoted as saying, this is a big moment. Well, it's a big moment because officially, Trump is the first sitting president to step foot in North Korea. He took about 10 steps. He walked back. He went on to say, and I quote, this is tremendous progress. And Mr. Kim is quoted as saying, I believe this is an expression of his willingness to eliminate all the unfortunate past and open a new future. Now, you can't argue that that's a wise move. It's always wise to seek peace before war. But what trips me out is how news media outlets report this. When Obama was trying and was open to meeting with Kim Jong-un, they called him a horrible president. How could he do such a thing? But the same media outlets who said it was a bad idea for Obama, they're now praising President Trump, which shows what kind of media we have here in America. Now, I want to give a shout out to Now This News. They put together a little compilation. Watch this video and just see the same people who talked about Obama meeting And now what they're saying about Trump meeting the president of North Korea. Let's play that.
Obama would personally negotiate with leaders of terrorist nations like Iran and North Korea without preconditions. Wow. The world will probably be a little bit safer. The media should be giving President Trump credit for that.
Look, it's a bad idea for the president to speak to Kim Jong-un.
Why wait till the end of May? Let's do this by the end of March.
Would you, as president, meet with the leaders of a country like North Korea? Obama extraordinarily said, I'd meet with him.
If it works, he should get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Now, that is why we do the news. And lastly, we want to give you an update with the rising tensions between the U.S. and Iran. Now, if you've been following us or just following news period, you know there's been a lot of back and forth. It all started in 2015 when Obama put out a nuclear bill with Iran. Trump, in May of 2018, got rid of the bill, said it was no good, and put tougher sanctions on Iran. Since then, they've been having a lot of back and forth saying Iran bombed this, Iran saying we didn't bomb this. But as the latest thing America did was put sanctions on their supreme leader. Now, we've been waiting to see what is Iran going to do after these tough sanctions, because it's making it more and more difficult for the people in their country. Well, it was announced today that Iran has exceeded the limit of enriched uranium. Now, what does that mean? According to the bill, they was only supposed to have 300 kilograms of uranium, which is about 661 pounds. If you get enough enriched uranium, you have enough to make a nuclear warhead, which is something that America and Israel fear the most. So much so, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu quoted as saying this morning to the European Union, "You committed yourselves to act as soon as Iran violated the nuclear agreement. So I say to you, do it. Just do it. Europe's efforts are not enough." So he's calling for action right away. Now, the foreign minister, Javad Zarif of Iran, went to Twitter and he tweeted, "We have not violated the agreement." He goes on to show proof showing how they didn't violate it, how they waited nearly 60 weeks to take action, and the 60 weeks is going back to May 2018 to when Trump first got rid of the bill. But he ends by saying, as soon as E3 abide by their obligations, we'll reverse. So they're saying they're going to keep increasing this uranium until the European Union takes action in their favor. We're going to continue to follow this. Please stay posted, because if America goes to war, that is a huge deal and will affect every single one of us. Tell us what you think. Leave a comment below. Remember, always like, share, subscribe, and tune in every day. If you like our news show, go right now to your app store and get the app, NFA Studios. Get the app. Until then, I'm Michael Amir, and this is Verified.